Hey everyone, this is Canadian Turtle, and I'm very excited about this video because I'm going to be talking about my most favorite video game of all time, Resistance: Fall of Man, and I'm going to be talking about why I love this game so much. And I know there's a lot of fans out there for this game, and this video is made especially to all those Resistance fans out there. You know, when I first got my PS3, I tried out the demo for this game, and dude, it was hard. I sucked at the game, man. Maybe because it was my first time playing a first-person shooter, but man, I was bad at the game, and I kept losing, so I was like, you know, I'm horrible at this game. I'll just quit trying. Then 2 months later, when I got better at first-person shooters, I decided to give the demo another try. No matter how bad I was at it, I just couldn't resist the game. There's something about it that really drew me in, and maybe it was the alien invasion theme, because I thought that was pretty sick. And so I read some walkthroughs for the demo and thought it might have been useful, and I gave it another go, and bam! I finally beat the demo, and I was like, wow, that was fun. And that's when I realized that I've never played a game more fun than Resistance. And after beating the demo once, I replayed it over and over again just to satisfy my addiction for the game, because I didn't get my hands on the full game yet. Then a while later, my friend let me borrow the game for like a week, and that was like the best gaming week of my life, dude. Like, the game was so amazing. I loved everything about it, and every moment of it too. And I loved the overall atmosphere of the game. I loved the alien invasion type feeling that I got while playing it, and how England was all torn apart and destroyed. You know, you could see the buildings and houses destroyed and everything taken over by the Chimera. It was beautiful in a destructive, horrifying way. The atmosphere was so gritty and frightening, and it kind of reminded me of War of the Worlds, which is another alien invasion story. You know, if you're into science fiction, you just gotta check out Resistance, man. In my opinion, this game is the best form of alien invasion fiction. I thought the story was really good. It was very gripping and interesting, and it made you want to learn more about the Chimera. And the Chimera are just awesome. Like, when I think of a brutal, scary, hostile alien force invading Earth, I think of the Chimera, man. The aliens in this game look sick. Also, the alien technology looks awesome too. Like the weapons, armor, and battleships, it's amazing. I remember in quite a few of the levels, you can see the humans fighting waves after waves of Chimera, and the Chimeras outnumber the humans by so much, and you can feel the hopelessness of the humans. You know, in some of the levels, I think it was in the demo too, you can see like a huge Chimeran dropship drop down, a tank full of enemies, and once they all come out, you can see that there's so many of them and so little humans, and you can feel the hopelessness of the humans right there. Like, the battles and gunfights are so intense, and they feel so fast-paced and hectic. It feels like you're actually at the war scene, because you can feel all that noise and battlefield chaos right there. I love it. And I love the Chimeran weapons and technology in this game. You know, they're so powerful. It's some scary stuff. Like, I mean, you see like spires crash into the ground in some of the levels, and there's like stalkers and Goliaths. Man, I love the alien machines. Like, they remind me of the tripods from the War of the Worlds. I remember when a stalker would emerge and some guy would yell "Stalker" in like an English accent. I remember the first time I fought against a stalker, man, those things were deadly. And I remember when I was still at the early parts of the game, and I was talking to my friend about how hard it was to kill a stalker. And then he tells me that near the end of the game, there's a level where you have to fight like hordes of Chimera, 2 stalkers, and a giant spider-like creature called a Widowmaker. And I was like, 2 stalkers? Are you kidding me? It sounded impossible to beat the level at that time. And yeah, that level was called Burning Bridges. It's the one you're seeing right now, and it was a really hard level in the game. It felt so intense. I died like 20 times before I proceeded to the next level. And I also love the Goliath battle, man. It was so cool that how you had to control the stalker and fight the Goliath. That was like my favorite vehicle gameplay moment in any video game ever. It felt so epic. And the alien guns are jaw-droppingly awesome, dude. Like, the human weapons are cool too. Like, in my opinion, this game had the best arsenal of weapons, and the gameplay is what makes me come back again and again. Like, even to this day, the gameplay still feels really engaging and fun for me. Like, each weapon has its own cool perks, like, and that's what makes the gameplay never feel old for me. And it's because the weapons give you the choice to play the game in so many different ways. Like, my favorite weapons are the auger. It's a Chimeran gun which has like bullets that shoot through walls and can generate a shield that blocks any types of enemy fire, which is good for fighting stalkers and titans. and the bullseye, which has like a tag. If you shoot the tag onto an enemy, and all the bullets follow it, and it hits where all the bullets hit wherever the tag lands. And but my most favorite weapon is a human-made gun. It's like one of those secret military weapons that the government makes and hides from the public, and they make the gun using some Chimeran technology, and it's called a Hailstorm. This gun has bullets where it shoots like 20 bullets at once, and all the bullets bounce off walls and hits the Chimeran enemies. And the reason they call it a hailstorm because it actually looks like a hailstorm, because you see like glowing green shards flying all over the place. It's pretty cool. Oh, and the hedgehog grenades are super cool too. Like they're the Chimeran grenades, and they're shaped like spears, and once you throw them, they hit the ground, and instead of causing a huge explosion like most grenades, they have these large sharp like needles that shoot out into all different directions and pierces through the enemies. Very powerful. And man, the weapons in this game are so creative and so much fun to use. And it's not like other shooters where all the guns tend to feel the same, you know what I mean? Like I mean, like all the guns in Resistance feel so different and unique from one another that it adds so much diversity to the gameplay. And there's so many different ways you can play the game. You know, you could be like, yeah, I'll take out these slip skulls with a bullseye tag, and I'll kill those guys at the far left with a far eye, throw an airfield grenade at the bunch of clustered enemies here, and I'll use the auger shield to block the Titan's bullets while shooting at him at the same time. There's so much strategy involved and so many different ways to beat the game, and it's hard for me to get bored of it. And the grenades in this game are awesome too. It's so much fun to like throw one at a group of enemies, and some of them jump away, and the unfortunate ones that don't notice, they get blown up, and you see them go flying. Never gets old. Oh yeah, and I love the Chimera in this game too. The best enemies ever, and they're all really cool. But if I have to choose my top 3 favorites, it'd probably be the Titan. Man, those things look ferocious, and when it roars at you, the screen makes like this motion blur effect because its roar is so powerful. Man, I love that. And I remember there was a part of a level called Viper's Nest, where you have to face one-on-one with the Titan, and it felt like such an epic battle. And when you finally beat it, one of the soldiers go like, "Wow, taken down single-handedly. I'm a 20 quid." It just felt so rewarding, you know. It felt like you felt like a hero. And I also love the Great Jacks. And they're like the long skinny ones. And I remember that one level where you had to fight like 5 of them, and they all kept chasing, and you had to like shoot it while running away at the same time. The tension really sparked up in that level. It was pretty sick. And my other favorite chimeras are known as leapers. You know, it's fun when they come in a bunch, and you just have to waste all your ammo and just kill them all before they kill you. You know, I think there's this level where they just come out of a house, and it took me by surprise, and I was like, oh shit, here they come. And this game was hard. Like all you fans that played it and should know, man, like superhuman mode, that's a killer, man. But that's one of the reasons I love this game, because it's hard. There's a sense of challenge, and it's rewarding when you beat it. Like I beat it on superhuman. It was not easy, especially on like burning bridges and on the last level. Like the last level throws like everything at you. Advanced hybrids, angels, titans, steelheads, like some of the most intense and fun firefights I've ever played in a shooter. So yeah, guys, this is the kind of game that I can play over and over again without getting bored, and the diversity in the gameplay never gets boring for me, and there's so many memorable moments in the game. Like everything here is memorable for me, and that's how much I love the game. For me, this game deserves more than a Game of the Year award. I'm going to give this the official The Game of My Life award. That's right, the Game of My Life award. You know, I really wanted to make this video for a very long time. You know, the point of the video wasn't about reviewing the game, but it's about showing you guys how much I love the game, how much it means to me. And another reason I made this video is because I want to know your thoughts, what your thoughts are about this game. And that's the whole point of the video. It's to gather around the Resistance fans and share our opinions. You know, I really want to know. And write it in the comments, or even better, make a video response. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.